Have you ever felt pressured to look better than you really are? Maybe at work, with friends, or even at church? It's a common feeling. But today we re-dive into a powerful story from the Bible that shows just how much God values a sincere heart over a perfect image. This story takes place in the early days of the Christian church, a time of incredible generosity. People were so united that they were selling their property and sharing the money with anyone in need. It was a beautiful display of community and love. Now, meet Ananias and his wife. So they saw what others were doing and wanted to get a piece of that good reputation. They sold a piece of land and decided to donate the money, but with a secret twist. They agreed to keep a portion of the money for themselves while telling everyone they had given the full amount. So Ananias goes to the Apostle Peter, hands over the money, and probably expects a big round of applause. But something incredible happens. Peter, guided by the Holy Spirit, sees right through the deception. He asks Ananias, "Why has Satan filled your heart to lie to the Holy Spirit? You didn't have to sell the land, and even after you sold it, the money was yours to control. Why did you contrive this deed in your heart? You have not lied to man, but to God." The moment Ananias heard these words, he fell down and died. It's a shocking moment. The young men in the room wrapped up his body and carried him out to be buried. The message was clear. God wasn't just looking at the donation. He was looking at the heart behind it. Ananias' sin wasn't keeping some of the money. It was the deception, the desire for praise based on a lie. About 3 hours later, his wife Sapphira arrives, completely unaware of what had just happened. Peter gives her a chance to tell the truth. He asks her, "Tell me, was this the price you and Ananias got for the land?" And she repeats the lie, saying, "Yes, that was the price." Peter's response is chilling. He tells her, "How could you conspire to test the Spirit of the Lord? Look, the feet of the men who buried your husband are at the door, and they will carry you out also." Instantly, she too fell at his feet and died. The same young men came in, found her dead, and buried her beside her husband. As you can imagine, a great fear swept over the entire church and all who heard about these events. This wasn't because God is a cruel judge, but because they suddenly understood the immense importance of honesty and integrity before Him. This story is a powerful reminder that God isn't impressed by our outward shows of piety. He doesn't want us to pretend. He desires sincerity, humility, and a heart that is true to Him, even when no one else is watching. What He wants is our genuine heart, not a performance. Thanks so much for watching.